what would you like to be when you grow up? And 9 times out of 10, they say, I don't know. And that's where I stop them. So I want you to now pretend like you do know. And they just stare at me like a deer in the headlights. And then about 30 seconds later, they start talking. They start telling me what it is that I love people. I love to help people. I love to teach. I really would like to be a firefighter. I want to go work in the forestry. They start talking because it's like, just pretend. Scheller, one of the things that I've noticed that people are just missing, even like after 1998 or whatever, the younger generation, imagination. It's like that's shut down.
Yeah.
And it's like it's imagination is it's more powerful than willpower ever will be, because you can't, willpower works at a conscious level and imagination works at the subconscious level. Imagination is the to prove that it's more powerful. When you go to sleep at night, many of us experience this every day. We turn off the light, we close our eyes, we're so tired, we want to go to sleep, and immediately your mind starts to work. And you start to think about all the things that you have to do or that you didn't do, and you can't shut your mind off. You can try to willpower yourself. It's not going to work because that's your imagination working. It's more powerful. It'll keep you awake. Yeah, it'll just keep you awake. So it's trying to learn to shut that down. But creating imagination, even like Walt Disney, one of the most imaginative men that have ever walked this earth, he was told by a newspaper editor that he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. It's like he had a number of businesses that didn't work, and he went into bankruptcy and what we call failure. He learned from it. And now, how many, what, 165, 70 years later, here he is. You know, he's gone, but his legacy stands. So it's like imagination is key, I think, in everything we do, even in the job that we do, coaching and hypnotherapy and whatever it is. Even as a realtor, you have to have imagination. Like in a realtor, just imagine this wall. What's your favorite color? Blue. A two-tone blue wall. You know, you get the client trying to, you know, imagine that wall is their wall, you know, or try to imagine this bedroom with those beautiful silk bedspread and whatever. You know, you get into their head a little bit about their style, and then they start, you know, yeah, I like this house, I want to buy it, because now they see what it can become, kind of thing. So it,
because I have experienced that myself. When I was in HMI, we did the self-hypnosis classes. I remember I started practicing it more and more and more and more. That was back in 2019, of course. And since then, I started realizing how mind, as what you said, is powerful, and how you can create and what you can say. And sometimes the dream you have is the inner, you know, inflection of how we're perceiving information at a time. I mean, several studies behind. Joe Spencer was the excellent mentor about all that.
Oh, I love Joe Dispenza.
Me too. And Doris Cannon and so forth and so on. And also our own teacher.
Oh, Joe Tabanella. Joe Tabanella. Is that who you said? I thought you said Dispenza. I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. They have both the same names, same personality.
Yeah. And Joe Dispenza went to our college, went to HMI.
Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah, he went there. And Joe Tabanella, I have anything, I can just text, but he's a great coach. He really asks you questions when you have a problem. Like I have a client, blah, blah, blah. Can you give me some ideas? And he'll ask me questions back that actually allow me to think and how to solve it myself, which I love. You know, that's a good coach.
He really is. He talked from heart, and I love how phrase the GPS tracker and it's interesting because I don't remember if you were in that gathering at the time. We had a home gathering and it was in Christine house, and he came.
There was a pool. Was that Mila?
Mila.
Yeah, I was there. Like a Thanksgiving thing or something. We all sat around. He
Right.
helped you. I think he met you that night, or you
Yeah.
guys are out by the pool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
great.
remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember.
He definitely helped me out. And I mean, just to understand, I definitely had a purpose, of course, with meeting all of you guys was a definitely brighter purpose behind it. It just unfolded really